Funko's playing the old April Fool's joke in March. Let's talk about it. So I don't know if April Fool's jokes at the end of March is becoming a thing or not, but this whole Funko thing is making me think so. Also, I noticed an article that dropped today that's supposed to drop on April 1st was an April Fool's article. You ever see those April Fool's articles where it tries to tell you like an upcoming movie, blah, blah, blah is coming out, and it seems sort of bogus, and you read through it, it sort of seems real, and then you notice that it's dated April 1st?
Yes.
One of the most popular ones was IGN releasing a Legend of Zelda like movie preview years and years ago. It was dated April 1st, and it became one of the most popular April Fool's Day website jokes ever. The article I read today was about WB dropping the new Mortal Kombat film, but it basically said they were going to wait a couple weeks to drop it because they were adding in RoboCop. Mortal Kombat drops in a bunch of extra characters like the Predator, the Terminator. So it was like, hey, they're building this whole big world and we're adding in RoboCop. So the movie's going to have to wait a couple weeks. And I was like, damn, that seems real stupid. Because I don't know how I feel about RoboCop showing up in a Mortal Kombat movie. It's kind of weird. It works in a video game, but it doesn't really work in a movie. The point I'm trying to make is that I don't know what's going on, but the Pietro Maximoff Quicksilver thing happened today, and that stupid article happened today, and I feel like it's all April Fool's Day jokes happening way too soon. I want to get into all of the findings throughout the day in regards to Pietro, aka Quicksilver, but first I want to tell you about our Patreon. Head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast to find out all the ways that you can support this channel. We have 3 different tiers available, the top tier being $10 a month, which includes a giveaway during a live Google Meet call every month on a random Saturday. You're not going to want to miss out on this. It's a whole lot of fun. So head over to patreon.com/Gastlecast. Okay, so I've been collecting all sorts of things all day long in hopes that Pietro would drop today. And I was going to include this all in that same video, but because he didn't drop, at least as of 6 p.m. EST, I figured that we would talk about the things that I did find and some of the comedy and hilarity of the day about the, what I call, the April Fools in March freak out over Pietro Maximoff. Is that a good title?
It's a little long. You want to shorten it?
F you, Funko. Is that good?
It's more like Funko says F you.
F you, Funko says. Is that good?
Great.
So if you're like me and you want the Quicksilver Funko Pop, I'm pretty sure you have been refreshing that Funko page all day long. And I know I was doing that in hopes that something would finally pop, and it never did. I waited for 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I waited for 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I waited for 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And then I kept going every hour, checking at 3, checking at 4, checking at 5, and still absolutely nothing.
Have they tweeted yet?
They didn't tweet anything. They're not giving us any updates. In fact, this Funko actually posted, it does not look like Pietro will be releasing today. The 2 release times have passed. I wish Original Funko would post an update on if he is delayed at the ports. Telling the collectors he is releasing in March, then it doesn't happen, feels like a slap to their faces. Okay, if he doesn't drop in March, who cares? If he drops next week, it's cool. All I'm saying is I think that it's a little ridiculous to get all upset and bent up. And here's why. Hold on. Because people right now are on the prowl for this Funko Pop. They want it bad, and they're basically foaming at the mouth. Funko cannot drop it right now, and they couldn't have dropped it at its normal times because they would have crashed the website. So they had to do this slow roll, whatever's happening right now. Be it a port issue, or be it they have it and don't know how to drop it issue, I think it's better that they didn't drop it today.
I've seen a lot of people blaming that Suez Canal thing and shipping delays, but Billy Maximoff himself posted a picture of him holding the Pietro Funko Pop.
Oh my God, so that means they exist.
They exist, and they're not stuck on a ship somewhere.
Unless he's holding something else and they photoshopped over it to make it look like that.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, I'm just coming up with things. Conspiracies.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Funko conspiracies.
Okay.
Gastlecast Funko conspiracies.
Okay.
So if you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at that little kid for already having one.
No, don't be mad at a little kid. Be mad at Funko for not putting it out in March like they said.
How dare that little kid get his hands on one before all of us? They should drop it at such a random time that nobody will ever expect it. That's what they should do. They should drop it randomly, completely random, where we don't even see it coming. Quicksilver says that in Age of Ultron. Just so you know that.
So while I understand your point, I don't like that Funko said March and they're not delivering in March. Counter argument, Funko says it's going to drop all the time and it doesn't come out until a month or two later.
Right.
However, if it's dropping on the Funko shop, they should know that it's going to drop on the Funko shop. It's not even a day. They gave us like an entire month. Like, wouldn't you imagine if they're releasing a month that it's going to come out, that they have it there already? Because delays do happen.
Yeah, but this makes me think, are they afraid to drop it on the website and crash the website?
But
That's
why wouldn't they have dropped it on a random, like, Thursday?
No clue. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know what's going on.
Listen.
But, hold on.
No! I'm not done.
Okay.
Their normal days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right?
Okay.
11:30 Eastern or 12 Eastern. That's been like the normal time, right?
Yes.
Sometimes 2. It used to be 2 for a while. Remember that?
I do.
Why not drop it on like a Tuesday morning? I don't know, 9 a.m. Eastern?
I don't know. I mean, typically people get very angry when you do things like that. Do you remember when they dropped Elvira at like midnight, or I don't know, it was like 4 a.m. or something? It was like something really crazy. You remember
that? No
matter
what Funko does, people are going to be mad. People are going to be mad that they don't have enough stock and everybody eats it up. People are going to be mad if they're working and it's unfair that they drop it in the middle of the day. People are going to be mad for some reason.
Things happen, and I don't think Funko has to come right out and say, here's what happened, this is how it happened, and this is when you're going to see it.
I
just think it's kind of lame, personally.
I understand.
To get upset about it.
Listen, I understand what you're saying. However, they never used to say, oh, well, this is due in this month or this week or whatever. It would just be, this is what's coming out. Expect this in the future.
So you're saying just because they mentioned March is why...
Because they said March is why people have a right to be upset. Did you pull any comments?
No, it's been more or less jokes all day because there was no place to comment. And people were joking like, where's he at? April Fool's from Funko, you know, it was that sort of a thing. I've sort of been keeping up with the Funko website to see what's like going on. Mm-hmm. And today, at one point, the Manticore from Onward actually dropped on the website, and as you can see, it says low stock. Now, I haven't gone back to see what this is at now, but this was a new item that was dropped on the webpage. I'm wondering if Funko threw that up to see if the bots were going to like basically chew on it or try to eat it up. You know what I mean? Because they've done that before. They've renamed URLs and everything else. They've done all these crazy things. I wondered if a new item popping up on the website was the reason why it had low stock and they were trying to buy it out. I have no proof of that. I didn't dig too much deeper other than taking a screenshot of it. So you can tell me that I'm wrong all day. It almost felt like Funko was testing the waters with this. The really funny thing is that there was a picture, actually a couple of pictures going around today that were photoshopped, basically showing that somebody purchased the Funko Pop today. When I saw this, I went straight to the page like, oh my God, what is going on? Because I didn't know. I caught it like, I caught it in between like doing work stuff.
But it's not a big deal.
I don't care if he goes up in March or April, but I do care when he does go up because I do want him. So there's a difference. There's a clear difference. But I thought this was funny nonetheless. When I found out that this was like all fake and everything, and people were laughing about it, and it was being shared across like different communities, that made me laugh really hard. But the thing that made me laugh the hardest is that somebody dropped a picture saying there's going to be a black light one. That was really great. One of the Gastlecast We Hunt Together members posted this today. By the way, if you're not there, you should totally go and join Gastlecast We Hunt Together. It's a great group on Facebook full of great people.
Making blacklight jokes.
Making blacklight jokes. You know, I wanted to make this video because not because I wanted to say how upset I was over it not dropping. It was more or less to fan the flames a little bit. Like, guys, it's a Funko Pop that's going to sit on your shelf. It's not going anywhere.
Right.
Let's take it easy. And then another Photoshop, it says, from Brian Mariotti, March is still not over. So
when did that happen?
At 11:52 a.m.
Today?
Yeah, it's not real. Somebody Photoshopped it.
Oh. Okay, our friend Edward said, just reached out to Funko and they told me that the reason for the delay is because they had to redo all the packaging with the Ralph Boner name change. It's coming, just be patient. That was my favorite comment.
That's actually very good. I like that also. So I think the greatest thing ever would be Funko dropping this thing on April 1st, April Fool's Day. Maybe even taglining it with some sort of joke also. I don't know, just like spinning this into something funny and humorous. So people who are angry right now, because I actually going through my phone just now, looking for more pictures, I found some angry people. I'm not going to bring up who those people are, but there are some angry people out there that are not happy. And somebody actually referred to them as Junko. Has this ever happened before? I cannot remember this ever happening where Funko says something was going to be released.
They normally don't tell you a date.
Exactly. And you find out either through email or they're doing these random drops lately. It isn't like they come out and they're like, hey, this is happening next Wednesday.
It's almost like them dropping an email in the morning saying, hey, at 9 a.m. Pacific time, we're going to drop this on the shop today. And then them not dropping it.
Right. I think that would really rile people up. What if they drop it at 11:59? I guess they could, oh God, man, if they dropped it Pacific time, we'd be totally screwed. We're not awake for that.
No, they won't do that.
I don't think they would either.
Brian Mariotti's post saying it's not the end of the month yet.
That would be the ultimate joke, though, if they did something stupid like that.
They wouldn't do that.
I mean, but it would be the ultimate joke.
It would be.
That would be hilarious.
They're not that hateful.
Like, this will never be forgotten, I think, by Funko collectors and fans.
It'll be like Toucan Sam.
It'll be just like Toucan Sam. It's going to carry that sort of weight down the road. We're all going to say, is this going to be like PIETRO MAXIMOFF, or is this going to be like the Quicksilver Funko Pop? It's going to be just like that. You know, even years from now, I think. This is odd to me. I've never seen this happen before. Again, it doesn't bother me that they're doing it or that it didn't release in March or as we know right now. I'm waiting for it to drop. And when it drops, I'll be there to try to get it if I'm awake. And if I can get it, I'll be happy. If I can't get it, of course, I'll be sad. But that's it. That's where it ends. Done. Finished.
I wish more people would understand that, but the jokes have been pretty good.
The jokes have been great. And I sort of wish that somebody mentioned today that they wish that it would like keep going. Like, could it be at the end of April so we can continue getting memes and jokes and things? Like, I'm sort of down with that. Like, I like this whole like weirdness around it. Like, when's it going to drop? What's going to happen? What's Funko doing? I just really, really like all of what's going on right now. It's getting everybody to socialize, and that's my favorite part about all this. Guys, what do you think about this situation at hand, and do you think the Funko Pop is going to drop anytime soon? Hopefully by the time we drop this video, it hadn't already dropped, because this video will be completely irrelevant. This video will be worth nothing. So we want to know how you feel about all of this down in the comment section below.
One more thing. Are you going to sell your collection because Pietro hasn't dropped yet today? Let us know all of that and more in the comment section down below.
Are you looking for a special Funko Pop, Funko Soda, or Funko Mystery Mini? Head over to poppingofftoys.com. They have all the Funko products you're looking for. poppingofftoys.com. All right, guys, that time again. Remember, as always, we're all together, yes. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.